Wow, this video is something else. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today I'm doing another video that you guys love, which is just testing out a bunch of viral makeup products. I have a full box of products here to test out on my face today, and I will let you guys know if it's worth your money or not. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so a couple things. If I might sound different or if I'm like lower energy, I'm pretty sure I still haven't tested positive, but I've had a migraine for days and I just feel it. So anyways, just letting you guys know that that's the case. I'm literally made myself a tea, but I'm like sweating. Yeah, not fun, but I want to try these products with you guys. And something else, these products are viral mainly on TikTok and as well as YouTube, but obviously we do have different For You pages. So, you know, maybe some things that are viral in my TikTok page might not be in yours, but I'm excited to show you so many new products. Today is interesting because technically we have 3 bronzers, but we're gonna make it work. So I do have the brand new Flower Beauty Charlotte Tilbury looking dupe. I also have the Revolution one that everybody talks about, but I also saw this one from Physicians Formula. Now this one, I've seen people use as a primer to be more of a dupe for like the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, so I figured we would use this one that way and then use those 2 in different sides of the face. Why not? It's a Butter Glow liquid bronzer from Physicians Formula. I believe they only have 1 shade, bronze, because that's all that I saw. So it's described as a liquid bronzer that adds instant warmth to your everyday look, leaving skin illuminated, hydrated, natural looking. So it says apply all over your face or to the high points of your face. Can be worn alone or paired with your foundation. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the whole bronzing drops I don't get, because unless you're not wearing other makeup, but I don't understand the bronzing drops under a full coverage foundation. I don't get it. Can someone explain that to me? But yeah, I'm excited to try this. I haven't tried the Drunk Elephant ones. That is what it looks like. I think this is probably good enough. I do have my skincare and moisturizer on the skin. This looks gross. I definitely think this would be for like all over the face. Let's trust the process. The only thing is, like, there's only 1 shade, so sometimes I do see people use these like bronzing type of drops like mixed in with a moisturizer because it is a little streaky. This doesn't look very nice. I am pretty pale too right now, so maybe this just looks too dark on me. It looks like a really bad spray tan. I kind of want to make it work though, because what if it is a good product? I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe this off my face. And even though I just did my skincare, I want to mix it with a moisturizer. It really hurt to take off all my skincare, but there's nothing I wouldn't do for you, you know? I do see a lot of people that mix their glow drops with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, so let's just do that. Let's just do what the girlies are doing and see if that works for us. About this much. This is like, I don't know, it's kind of gross, but okay. Okay, it's definitely blending out better, but yeah, this is just like not my shade. Okay, it definitely blended out way better. It looks way nicer. I just think that this shade is too dark for me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it because we are putting on foundation on top anyways. I really don't understand this whole trend, but if this shade like worked out for me, then maybe it would just give my skin like a nice tan and glow. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, but this is what it looks like. If this is what you want, then maybe you're gonna like it. This actually might be really nice to mix with a foundation and then apply it. This is the base that we have so far. Let me really fast apply some foundation because I don't want to keep looking this way. I'm gonna apply the Rare Beauty foundation and I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to bring it down the neck. It definitely made my foundation a lot darker, but I have to say, I know this is like not my shade. We'll make it work. But as far as the product goes, I think it made the Rare Beauty foundation really nice, really dewy, really bronzy, and so far it looks beautiful. Hopefully it wears well. I'm thinking this would just be really, really pretty if you like mix it with foundation, because this looks really, really nice actually. So yeah, I don't think I would like wear it by itself, but mixed with a foundation, this looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this is brand new. It's called the Flower Beauty Lowlight Liquid Contour. They do have a light, medium, and deep. They only had deep left at Ulta, so I wanted to get it because I wanted to test out the formula for you guys. And of course, I'll also let you know if the deep shade is like deep enough, you know? I don't want to like overdo it because it is deep. So let's do like, yeah, I mean, that's really dark, but I wanted to test out the formula. And I'm just gonna start tapping. Oh, this is actually extremely light. Wait, how is this deep? This is like a contour shade for me. This blended out extremely fast, but it's not very pigmented. That is not deep. I'm sorry, that is not deep. That is medium, maybe? It looks very dark, but as you guys can see, I mean, it is blending out in 2 seconds, but it blends out extremely sheer. I'm kind of confused. It is luminous, but not like super shimmery. It looks extremely natural. I'm gonna see if you can build it up just to add a little bit more bronziness to my skin. But it literally blends out in 2 seconds. I'm like actually shocked about that. Looking at it up close though, I think it's picking up my foundation. I don't know if you guys can tell because it is shimmery. You almost can't see. It looks very patchy. I just don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that or not. It is not smooth at all. Oh my God, it is picking up my foundation. This does not look good at all. I have not seen any reviews. That looks horrible. Am I gonna have to redo my foundation again? Have you guys seen any reviews on this? Maybe we can fix it. Let's try this on the other side and then maybe try to do it on top and see if we can just fix that. I don't know, it's so patchy though. Everyone and their grandmother has been talking about this. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Dark. I don't know how I feel about this because is it a cream bronzer? I feel like this is a cream contour. This is extremely cool tone. Let me wipe off my brush because I don't want it to get patchy on the other side. Everyone's been loving it, so. Oh, wow, okay, this looks gray. It is not a good day to be filming while I'm sick and like nothing is going right. This is blending out so easy. It's so pigmented, it's just not my shade, but it looks really nice. I'm wondering if we can fix this. I hope we can. Maybe if I do this. Wow, this video is something else. This is really nice. It's not the shade I would use for cream bronzer. I would definitely use this for cream contour, but it's very pigmented and it blended out in 2 seconds. I think we're just gonna keep going. I don't wanna like waste so much product. If this looks patchy, like it is what it is, we'll just keep trying products out on this side. I do have one more product to try out from Flower Beauty. Now I don't want to because it's like the same thing as this, but it's a highlighter and I'm scared. It's their liquid highlighter, exact same packaging. This one's in the shade Gilded, but now I'm scared. I'm gonna blend it out with a sponge? No. I don't know, I'm scared. That looks pretty. That one doesn't seem to have picked up any of my foundation under. Okay, should we add a little more? That's actually really, really pretty. It's not picking up my foundation. It's blending out very easily. It seems like a very similar formula as the liquid contour. Like this also blended out in 2 seconds. It's just extremely patchy. So this blended out very easily and it looks very nice, but it's not patchy at all. Yeah, that's actually really, really pretty. I'm actually really liking that. We need concealer because I am looking like the tan Tin Man right now. I do have a brand new concealer. Everyone has been talking about this Essence foundation and concealer. I ordered the foundation, it didn't come in, so I'll order it again, maybe for like a full face of Essence. But I did get the concealer. It is called the Keep Me Covered Concealer. It's supposed to be a buildable medium coverage, creamy texture, good for sensitive skin. I did get the shade light medium. Okay, so right off the bat, this shade is gonna work. Also, this formula is very, very liquidy, very thin. And then maybe right here to help us out a little bit. This is like extremely lightweight. Oh, that actually looks nice. It's very, very lightweight. I'm first gonna tap it in. I'm trying to get the most coverage that I can right now because I need it. This is like extremely lightweight. It looks really pretty. It's very natural though. I feel like it looks like more coverage on camera. It is supposed to be buildable, so let's see if we can build it. I'm only gonna add some on the under eye, but I will say that first layer looks very pretty, like more of a light to medium coverage, and it's more of like a natural finish, nothing too creamy, nothing too matte, and it's extremely lightweight. That looks extremely pretty. This would be such a beautiful like everyday concealer. See how it like cleaned up my face? It really did brighten the under eyes, and it looks very, very natural. Let's go ahead and do the other eye, and of course we do want to see how it's going to set with some powder. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with my Charlotte Tilbury just because it is my favorite powder, and hopefully hopefully the under eyes still look good because so far this concealer actually looks cute. I need some of my tea now. Oh my god, that's so good. It looks very, very dry and cakey under the eyes. With powder, it just doesn't look the best. It looks extremely, extremely drying. I also feel like I had to double up just to get medium coverage. So I will say it looked pretty by itself. But with powder, not the best. It just looks dry and like crusty, and it's also just not going to give you that medium coverage right off the bat. You do have to layer it a lot. So maybe if you just prefer something a little bit lighter, going with a light layer, and it might look really pretty, but definitely not something that I would recommend you guys purchase. Let's let the skin sit for a little bit. I feel like we've done way too much, and why don't we try a brand new brow product? This one's definitely not as viral as other products, but I figured why not throw it into this video. This is brand new from Wet n Wild. It's called the Brow Maximizer. It's a gel and a powder duo, so that's really exciting. It's kind of cool that it comes in one product. I did get the shade Natural Brown, by the way. So this is what it looks like. So this is powder on it. Am I supposed to twist? Oh, twist. Oh, okay. It's like a powder liner almost. And then the gel. Personally, I like to do powder than gel. Apply powder to shape and fill areas. For the laminated brow effect, brush brows in an upward motion. It's made it sound like the brow gel is a good brow gel for like laminated brows, so that's exciting. So first, let's go ahead and do the powder. This is natural brown, but it almost looks like taupe. But maybe we can build it up. It's actually applying very nicely. I just feel like you can't really see it much because it's super light. Like, I think that this would probably work for like blondes. It's actually really, really easy to apply. If this gel is really nice, I would go buy another one just a little bit darker because so far so good. Okay, and then this is what the wand looks like. I'm actually not hating it. I like a good, like, smaller wand. Are we about to finally have good luck with some products? Oh my goodness. This is actually dispersing the gel super quick, and so far it is grabbing onto my hairs very, very easily. We are turning this video around. I mean, look at the difference just with this product. Let's let this dry. Hopefully it kind of hardens and it keeps the brows up, but I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. This is actually a pretty cool product. I'm not going to lie. The brow powder pen thingy is actually extremely easy to use. And the gel also was super easy and quick. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. So far, I am loving this. It is getting hard, you guys. So if the brows stay up all day, this might be my new like go-to quick eyebrow product. That was super, super easy. I do think I need like a darker, warmer shade. But other than that, this formula so far, super easy to use, looks super pretty. It is getting nice and hard. So that makes me super excited. Next product I'm very, very excited about. These are the brand new Essence Pure Nude Baked Blushes. If you guys have seen my channel for a long time, you guys know that I have loved the Pure Nude Highlighter Sunlighter for years. And the formula is amazing, so I'm super excited to try out these blushes. I did get 2 shades. Why don't we just try out both? I think my favorite might be this one. This is Rosy Rosewood. It's described as a silky, ultra smooth texture, adds colors to your cheeks, and gives it complexion a fresh look. Oh, are they subtle? Here, let me load up the brush a little bit more. Ooh, look at that. That is so pretty. Obviously, like we have that Flower Beauty product here just like making everything look muddy, but that's really pretty. It's like building up really nice and it doesn't look powdery at all. Like on the skin, you can't even like detect it. Let's try out the shade Berry Cheeks. Oh, this one's a little bit more pigmented. Whoops. These are really, really nice. I do think that because we have such a crazy base going on with all the products we've tried, they might not be looking as good as they could. But these are on the cheeks look stunning. Like this looks so, so pretty. So far, these are beautiful. This honestly feels like a high-end blush. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I know I have a lot of blush on, but we're gonna make it work. We're just making this whole video work, but wow. So far, these are like probably my favorite products out of the whole video. This is the brand new Essence Lash Like a Boss Mascara Ultra Black. It says instant volume and length. This is what it looks like. It is like a fluffy wand that is curved. Let's go ahead and do 1 coat on each eye and see what 1 coat does. We'll let it dry a little bit and then we'll do a 2nd coat. Okay, so that is 1 coat. So far I'm pretty impressed. It's kind of hard, like this doesn't really grab on the lashes very good, but it did apply a really good amount of product. This is a little too big to get into the lower lash line, but right now, it actually looks really pretty. I think with a 2nd coat, this might look amazing. So I'm gonna let this dry really quickly. So far, it is giving me a combination of length and volume, but I'm excited to see how it builds up because it looks pretty, but it still looks a little too natural for my taste. So I'm gonna do that 2nd coat. This is actually really pretty. As you guys can see, it's giving me length and volume. The only thing is, this one, like I mentioned, doesn't really grab the lashes, so you kind of have to go hard at it. That's why I have so much like mascara residue on my lids. But once you do grab the lashes, it really creates like a really nice feathery type of look. It's not like my new favorite mascara, but I would definitely use it more. It's very inexpensive, and I do think it gave me volume and length. I think like it really did hold up to the claims. Like I mentioned, not my favorite wand, but I just made it work and it worked pretty well. It looks a little spidery, so if you like that, you might like this. I just added some brow powder and these brows are not going anywhere. Like they literally feel like my got2b glue gel that I use. Like they're not going anywhere. Super impressed. I'm gonna give this one to my mom because she's blonde, but I'm gonna repurchase it in a darker shade. I only have 2 more products left. One might be a Tarte dupe and the other one is I just want to give this powder a 2nd chance. I know I tested this Milani Conceal and Perfect powder in a different video. I tried to set my concealer with it, but nowhere does it say, unless you go to the website, that it's a finishing powder. So you're not supposed to actually set your creams with a finishing powder. You use a setting powder for that. And I've seen a lot of people say that this is like the most blurring powder. I do remember it blurring really well, but I remember it kind of darkening my under eyes. So let's go ahead and try it out with a puff. Use it as a finishing powder. That's actually really nice. It's like very, very lightweight and like very, very blurring. I kind of want to put it on top of my nose. Wow, okay, yeah. If you needed like a blurring powder, like I don't know if you guys can tell, but this really did mattify and blur out my skin a lot. I will say it's a little bit on the drier side, so if you do have very dry skin, keep that in mind, but because it does make my skin feel a little bit tight, but it made it look flawless. I'm glad I gave it another shot because it is extremely blurring and lightweight. It is just a little bit drying, but if you have oily skin, this might be awesome for you. The last product that I have for you guys, everyone has been talking about how Flower Beauty came out with a Plump Up Gloss Stick, which obviously it's going to remind you a lot of the Hourglass as well as the Tarte. So I'm going to quickly add some lip liner to my lips and we can use this as a gloss and be done with this video. I used the Glam Light Frosted Flakes lip liner, and for the Flower Beauty, I got the shade Spicy. So it is a pink and it's literally just like the Tarte ones. I have tried those before. I kind of want to give you guys a quick swatch. Oh, okay. This seems like a little more balmy, a little less pigmented than the Tarte one, but it's still like very glossy. So let's try it out. It does say plump up. Apparently it's supposed to give you a little plump. Ooh, it is melting onto the lips. It just feels like a thinner formula. That looks very pretty. It's giving very similar vibes, except this is a thinner, more balmy formula rather than a thicker, glossy formula, if that makes sense. Like this feels like an extremely pigmented balm, but it is melting onto the lips and it looks so glossy. This is actually really nice. I don't think it's like a full dupe, but I do think it's very comparable. Like the look of it is comparable and it's a little minty. It's not like tingling or anything, but we'll see if it does plump. But this is actually really pretty. I'm liking this way more than I thought I would when I was swatching it. Let's quickly do some speed reviews. The Butter Bronzer Liquid Bronzer, I do think it's pretty if you use it with a foundation. I don't think it looks pretty by itself unless it's like your perfect shade, if that makes sense. The Flower Beauty Liquid Contour, never gonna use it again. It literally just messed up my whole makeup, so not doing that. But I will say the Liquid Highlight doesn't actually make things patchy, so I did like this. This cream bronzer is super nice, super pigmented, and super blendable. It's just extremely cool tone, so keep that in mind. I wouldn't call it a cream bronzer for my skin tone. These blushes from Essence are to die for. I am loving them. They're super lightweight, they're pigmented, they're baked, they're satin, they're not like drying, they look beautiful. This powder, like I mentioned, it actually did blur out my skin. It's just a little drying. I think if you have larger pores and you have oily skin, you might love this. This mascara is actually really good. I give it like an 8 out of 10. It's not my favorite, but it's a solid mascara that a lot of you guys will probably like. This is cool. The Wet n Wild product, very cool. My brows do feel extremely hard as a rock, and it was very, very easy to use, and it's affordable. I think my favorite products were probably the Flower Beauty as well as the Wet n Wild. So you know what, overall we made everything work and we found some good products out of it, so I'm very happy about that. So I will go ahead and link all the products down below. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you don't mind these type of videos. I know it was like kind of a mess half the time. I could have recorded the video, but I wanted to keep my like genuine reaction in it, so let me know if that's what you guys like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.